Remember when I was talking about the whole thing about about the Messiah in the 90s. If you remember everything back in the 90s, the TV shows, it was all about high school. Remember, it was always about high school. Remember, you had Fresh Prince. Remember how the Messiah goes to Kansas, hint the whirlwind. Hint in Revelation 3:7, as it's written, the Messiah has the key of David out of a house out of the church of Philadelphia. He has the key of David to open the kingdom of heaven because he rises out of the house of David. So hint the whole thing, the tribe of Judah. Hint the whole thing, what's his name? Will Smith. Hint the I am that I am blasphemy. Remember, he went from Philly to Bel Air. And the whole theme, the Bel Air, the air, the whirlwind, blasphemy. Obviously, you know, he go to Cali, but I'm talking about the blasphemy, the Bel Air. And how the Messiah become what? He becomes the ruler, the king. And the whole thing, how Fresh Prince, remember he went to go live with his Uncle Phil. Remember he was with Carlton. Remember I broke all of that down. I can put that in the comment section below as well. And the Carlton, Cara, anointed Messiah thing. So that's why it says understand and knowing the name, because when you understand the name, and then you will see the signs more clear. When you don't know the name, it's going to be hard to be able to understand the signs. Like, yeah, you will see, oh, this is what's going on, or this is what it's saying. But when you know the name, you can identify. If they seek my name, seek my face, then they shall know. You know what I'm saying? And when you understand how deep that goes, because Will Smith was on, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and the whole theme of that. Remember, you had Sister. Remember how they was adopted? It was always about the adoption thing too, because the Messiah, is brought out of the house of David, and the whole theme how he has the earthly parents, but how he's caught up into the Father in heaven, and the adoption thing. I want to just mention that. But this whole thing right here, how they say Messiah enlisted in a regular Air Force on June 15th. They said, a graduate of 1994, Stephen F. Austin High School will be earning credits towards an associate degree in applied sciences through the Community College of the Air Force while attending basic study and technical training schools. So hint the whole thing, how Messiah joins the Air Force, hint the whole thing of what, as it's written in Isaiah 40, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. And how the Messiah is called the flying bird in Revelation 4:7. The Lion of Judah, Son of Man, Royal Bull, symbolism. So notice how, about us mounting up as eagles. And how, as it's written too, about the Air Force, as it's written in Revelation 12, verse 5, she brought forth a man-child who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up unto the God into his throne. You see that? Why you think when they said, listen to me, I'm going to break this down. 1995 is when he joined, right? 94, 95. Notice 1996, obviously, filming the film takes a year or so, and this came out June 25th, 96. So notice Independence Day, I am that I am William. Remember, the scene was called Welcome to Earth. And remember, he was in the Air Force. He was a pilot, and he was and a computer whiz, which was, I guess somebody who was alongside with him. I ain't seen this in years, but he had a computer whiz with him. Remember, I just talked about it right here. It said, Messiah, listen to this. The airman, he goes and becomes applied sciences through the Community College of the Air Force while attending basic and technical training schools. So hint the whole theme of how that all connects, the computer whiz, hint the whole theme of operating through the cloud, the fighter pilot, hint the Messiah. Why do you think all of these films are all like around certain times? Because they know what's going on. As it's written in Ephesians 6:12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against